Hey everyone, and welcome to one of many of upcoming episodes here in MBP Charts, and plenty more to come as well. This one is just my first of many starting next week. I believe the date of Monday the 11th. I am going to start, so that's Sunday actually the 10th. I am going to start putting out more content every day, post market wrap up, explaining what's going on in the markets, and going over some technicals that we might have put on the website that played out, how they played out, stuff like that. As well as, please feel free to comment below as any idea, any questions you might have in terms of education that you might want to learn or videos you might think you'll be of interested in watching, educational or whatever. Please comment below. And here on forward, anything anything I point out, I bring up, it's just all educational purposes. Nothing here. Once again, full disclaimer. Nothing here is financial advice. It's educational purposes only. Please, any financial advice, please take it up with your financial advisor. Any suggestions that you might like, anything like that. This is all educational. So let's go over real quick. I'm excited about a couple of things that I'm coming out soon on our website. Well, right here we have MBP Charts videos link, so you can log into my website every day, and it takes you right to our YouTube page. We have a couple videos up, a little old, but now we're gonna actually start putting content on a daily and a regular. So then that's just real quick. That's just the new exciting thing that we have coming on our website. Now, just to get us started today, we're just gonna go over a couple of these things this week. Things we saw, things we called out. If you can see, everyday stuff we put in our website, along with ideas, which we'll see now. So here we go. One of the ones that I'm gonna share with you guys today is space. Where is it? These are one of the many ideas that we put on our website as well, and plans. And also, as well as the content for our members, I am going to be coming up with more videos on top of how to read and how to manage risk, how to consider risk on these charts, these lines. As well, this is all educational, so I'm not only giving you this, I'm also showing you how to do it yourself. So now you don't have the time to do it, but you understand it, you know how to do it yourself, but you can read our charts, which is the advantage what we offer for the everyday person that likes their career, still wants to work, but wants to be able to capitalize on the markets, the opportunities that are out there as well. As a source of residual income, so on and so forth. Why not? So here we go. We're looking at space. That's the Virgin Atlantic Holdings company. This is the one that Richard Branson shooting to the moon. Virgin Atlantic, Virgin cell phones, and airplanes. Yeah. So right here we see within a large triangle we have a smaller triangle. But more importantly, let's see what the price is. This we posted it up. Let's see which date. Really quick. Space on 11/4. On 1/4. I'm sorry. So today's the 7th, and this is the 4th. So 3 days ago. So this is the what time chart? It's the 4-hour price chart. Looking at a price around 23.89. So about 3 days ago, this is when it was posted up. So when we post this up, we post them up in the mornings. So you get this. So you would have been able to see this and act on it if you'd have liked it, or possible. You would have been able to act on it that same morning. So here we go, and let's check it out over in TD. So on the 4th, which is this red candle right here, let's zoom a little bit. Too much. So the 4th is this day right here. So this morning we actually put it on the site. Not with exact plan, as sometimes we usually do. We actually place a plan on levels that we see. If this happens, we're going here. If this happens, we're going there. We have to throw both sides of the coin because it's all about risk management, and risk reward. So right here, this is the candle of the day that we put it in the morning. It's sold off, but in the chart, it was actually holding a level down here, as you can see here. Multiple days it had this floor, so we're actually holding it from previous times. So we left it long, which that day it gave let's say you got in at the open, or because you're impatient, or if you were patient you might have gotten in a better price. Well, regardless, 1, 2, 3 days later, regardless, you have recovered and are in the positive, because on this price on this day it closed at 23.21. Next day it closed at 24.45. foreseen. So even if the opening price of the previous day at 24, give or take, the following day you would have been closed on 24.17, putting you positive. The next day, even though it touched the price of 24.93 to 24.22, but then and today it's closing at 25 and 10 cents. So in a matter of a couple of days, even from the price range of I'm talking about 24 to 25.10, hey, that's a clear dollar 10 in 3 days. Whether you're doing options for volatility with some time on them, that you're still doing okay. You're in the right trajectory, the right trend. We're going up. So that one's working out, just as we had saw based on our website. Let me get back to it really quick. Which is it's right here, right here. So it's right here, space. So 24. If we're looking at the price of 24, that's about here, this area, and we're already at 25. So we broke out of this triangle line. So we broke out of that, and now we're gonna probably likely test this. So this is looking at the target of 26, which will probably hit this line right here. Breaks out of that, no other type of resistance or anything to stop it until 28. Now, depending on how strong the market is and how things are, depending on news, something like this needs some type of news to push it through. But regardless, from our alert day or our mention day, which was on the 4th, price of about morning price 24, very low price about 23 and change. You could have gotten there 23 and change to what it is now above 25 and 25.10. Easy buck and change there. In only 3 days of hold time, and still probably another day of upside. Uh, that would be probably, I would say, the payday, which is be tomorrow, because we should be short around here. And the way I like to see things, hey, we're not in the business of calling tops or calling bottoms, just taking the play, the momentum, getting paid, moving on to the next opportunity or setup. That's it. We're traders. This is not an investment, none of that sort. Um, so that's that. That's space, and space is working out. Gonna work out beautifully. And then another one I want to highlight and look at it is blue. So we have the blue, which is the blue apron chart here, and which is the day. So here we have a downtrend channel with a midpoint center coming through it, and as you can see, it's holding near the top as it keeps on trying to break and hugging it as it's coming down. Now this blue area, this blue zone, is a big strong support area. So it just hit the top and then came down. But if you see, this is a strong resistance, strong support. That's why it's the color blue. We put it as a thick color because this is an area that it usually bounces, usually rejects, and it's still playing it to the T. Now from up here, you could have taken it short and rolled it all the way down, with some patience, because remember, nothing falls straight down. It works its way. It works its way. It works its way. As you can see that this is a beautiful, easy potential chart. So in this area, obviously, I mean, we already see what it's doing. Rinse and repeat until it doesn't work anymore. So right here, obviously, let's take it back to the upside to this area. Maybe not. That's $200. That'll be a fast rise. Something crazy will have to happen for it to move relatively fast. But if we just look at the time frame, I mean, it fell for months. So from April of 18 for years actually to 21. So yeah, that's years. That's if you have a long-term plan on it. But that's not even our game here. So that's just to see the trajectory. So right here, we already know this is floor. This has to return back to the upside. So this is a great play, great setup, and in a big time frame, large time frame, it shows great support here in the bottom. So it's a great setup to the upside. So if we see, if we go to over here to our charts, and they say blue, here we go. So we were down here on the other chart. Let me so we were looking at a price of 43.27. So let's look at where that's at right here, 43.27. So that's around, give or take around here. There we go, 43.27. So give or take around here. That's when we put it on the website on the 4th. Oh, the 4th, perfect. The 4th, the morning open, meaning the setup was there, entry. And this one, if you would have waited, you would have seen it go up, and then you'd have just hopped in on the right and continued the trade, which we will continue and explain this right here in a second. Or you could have literally just jumped in the morning. In the space, what happened was it came down, and then the following day it closed above it. This day just opened, and it already started to move up, as we can obviously see. So you would have gotten in the morning. It said the open 43.32 and change. I don't know. I have to go inside to see the exact price, but give or take, just for teaching purposes. Then the following day, it did indecision doji, and another one doji. This move right here, ladies and gentlemen, this right here, oh my God! If I could tell you how powerful this is, and like my partners here that trade with me and chart with me and analyze with me will tell you this. When I discovered this um, from another trader myself, and then I just started analyzing and looking for them. And once I saw them, I saw the percentage that this plays out. When you see this from a rise up, double indecision days, or more, or three, four, the more indecision days there are, the bigger this will be a pop. So this right here, oh my God, what a play from the R chart that had more lines and setup and display. This is just a naked chart we're looking at here. That's why it doesn't look right compared to when I go back to the site. But trust me, when you zoom out, all the candles are in the same place on the same price. You see the gap right here, this open area. Just real quick, where are we? It's right here. This is just really zoomed out. That's it. Big picture view. We're just looking at this area on this screen. See, right there. All right, so that's all that is. So you see, there's the big falling wedge, all that, the big channel. I mean, the blue lines in the bottom here, the blue lines in the top there. So now that you see that, this this setup on top of the larger picture that we have multiple things going on here. Now, if you just zoom in the short time frame, well, actually in the shorter picture, in the focus and zoomed in picture, you see here it had floor support 1, 2, 3. That's a triple bottom. On top of our bigger analysis, which was a bigger pattern that dictated as well as this was ready to go up. We have multiple things here that indicated this will has to go to the upside. Now, what we needed to see is what we saw perfectly. Since we indicated or saw it down here, ready to go, we would have gotten in. We would have our risk reward would have from here. This would have been a stop loss. This would have been like, okay, breaks this, we got to reanalyze, get out, and that's it. Reanalyze. That play didn't work, but luckily it did. It worked out perfectly. Got in, started running up. Now this level right here is the neck, right? That would be resistance. So you could play it from here to here, and get paid. You're good, and that's it. You get out. But since you see the trajectory, the strength, the possibilities based on these two dojis and the next day it ran, you saw how it closed. Based on the risk reward, you're up pretty well. Hey, let's keep on holding it. Let the winners run. So right here, I would keep on holding it, and once it closes above this, which it did, that's it. Now all we gotta do is come back, test, and then run to the next level, which if we will keep updating, so on and so forth. So when we put this play right here, it was ready to go. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, plus the bigger picture down channel that it had, right? As well as the bigger picture channel, as well as the support. Let me zoom it out so we can see it. The downtrend channel, the blue lines on the top and the bottom, and this thing was ready at the bottom right here. So all these different things, all these different technicals, all the different support and resistances, which is very, very basic, was telling us to go up, to take it long. And based on when we saw it here, or we figured this would be the best risk reward entry. So from right here, this already where it's at. Any continuation at one point based on the levels of technicals will take a small profit or close it all out, or maybe consider to keep on holding it if the stock gets really starts to ramp up. But now we're playing with house money. Once it starts running this much, you are in the green where you can actually withdraw your cash out and then play with house money once it gets somewhere around here. So that's a perfect play. This is the one where I want to highlight real quick. So guys, please give us a thumbs up if you like this content and for more content like this. Every day this is coming up, guys, as well. I'm gonna be talking about markets, how they ended up, why they ended up, news, and I'm gonna throw in some crypto as well since I am picking it up. and more and more understanding of it. So please, stay tuned, and I'll see you tomorrow.